September 2020 was a particularly dismal month for investors. All three major American indexes posted their first monthly loss since the beginning of the pandemic in March. The market typically slows a little leading up to an election and reacts more positively in the short term when a Republican president is elected. Now, Joe Biden wins the presidency elections, Trump tax reform and tax code changes. But the stock market looks at earnings, and that tax plan was a huge gift to corporate earnings. Remember, though, only 52% of American families are invested in the market, and less than 1.5% of Indian families invest in stock market. But the election can be an important element for those looking to earn big in the market. So, how does the Biden's victory impact the stock market, and how can investors prepare? The bright side is that for investors is that most of the coming days' volatility can usually set off some pretty good buying opportunities, because what will happen? The market will adapt. The market will just get used to whatever the new circumstances are, and it will continue to go higher. Barack Obama, a great example for that, and certainly not the kind of person you would perceive as being a friend to Wall Street. But the markets did great during Obama's 2 terms in office. So it's just a matter of adapting, adjusting, getting past that initial bout of volatility and figuring out what you're dealing with. However, in the long term, we look at the entire presidencies. The stock market performs on average much better during Democratic presidencies than Republican one. So the bulk of returns, positive returns in the market, actually are earned during Democratic presidency. This could be a bit of an artifact of the timing. And this could be an artifact of the timing. 'Cause if we look at the past presidential elections, Democrats are more often the winners in a recession, whereas Republicans are more often to gain power during an expansion or go up close to the peak of an expansion. However, almost every expert unanimously agrees that placing stock bets based on politics isn't a great idea. The 2020 election is also likely to be very different from any of the past elections, given the state of the economy suffering from a national pandemic.